Hi again. Looks like I was raising my hand. So for today's lab, this one goes along with Friday's lesson for March 20th, and it's about translucent, transparent, and opaque materials. So it also, there is a page in your, that's attached to the Google form about this investigation. Again, it's not necessary to fill this out. I'm not going to be collecting it or asking you to mail it to me. But just make sure that you do understand the difference by the time we're done with this and the time you go through the hyperdoc and presentation between the difference between transparent, opaque, and translucent materials. So to demonstrate this, I have 3 cups. Backtrack a little bit. On your presentation, if you take a look at slide 20 shows a light bulb and it shows how light travels through each of these different materials. It shows that 1, the light rays are going all the way through it. 1, you'll see some light rays going through it and some bouncing off. And then the other image shows all of the light rays bouncing off of the material. If you go to slide 21, there's some vocabulary words that you need to understand. The first one is your medium. So a medium is not small, large, medium that we're talking about. Medium is a matter that waves travel through. So the mediums that we're going to be dealing with right now are solids, liquids, and gases. So throughout this unit, we're going to be talking about how light travels through different mediums, and we're just talking about how it travels through solids, how it travels through liquids, and how it travels through gases. The other word that you need to understand is transmit. So to transmit needs to send from one place to the other. So it's moving those light rays from one, or how those light rays move from one place to the other. And then the last 3 words are the translucent, transparent, and opaque materials. So I have a flashlight here, and Avery, if you can come on over here, we're going to be looking at how those light waves travel. And so if you notice the difference between these 3 cups, this cup is transparent. The way I remember that is, so transparent means that you can see right through it, kind of like saran wrap or a window. The way that I remember that is your parents can see right through you if you're telling a lie. Right, Avery? So transparent, you can see right through. Translucent is going to be a little fuzzy. So translucent materials allow some light to pass through. So that's going to be the image on your presentation slide 20, the second image, where some lights are going through, some light rays can travel through and some bounce off. And then the last type of material is an opaque material. Opaque materials do not let light through. So this would be like a brick wall or really any kind of wall. This one would be like some glass block windows, kind of like that one, Avery. So that if you were standing on the other side of that, I would not be able to see you, but I would be able to see a shadow. A lot of shower doors are made out of this, so that behind a shower door, you'll see a shadow of a person, but not be able to see them clearly. So let's talk about what happens when light hits each of one of these. Avery, do you think light will pass clearly through this?
Yes.
Okay, so let's try it. So if I shine this light through here, you can clearly see the light. Oh yeah, I'll do that. Yep. Okay, she's turning the lights off. So you can clearly see the light traveling through that glass. What type of material is this that you can see right through?
Transparent.
There you go. And then the next is my translucent material. So you can see here, you don't see that circle thing from the flashlight, so it's not as clear, but you do see light going through to the wall. Okay. And the last one is our opaque. Fun word to say. It's a 50-cent word. So we have our opaque material where the light does not shine through. What I also want you to notice here is when you have an opaque material, it forms a
shadow.
Oh, very good. You're so smart. So opaque materials will form a shadow. That's why when you're outside and the sunlight shines on you, you form a shadow on the ground because you are also an opaque material. Okay, so let's review. Transparent. Who can see right through you?
Parents.
Your parents. Transparent materials allow light to shine, to go right through them. Okay. kind of fuzzy. What kind of material is this?
Translucent.
Translucent. Will translucent material light shine through translucent materials?
Yes, but only a little bit.
Yes. So some of the light rays go through it, some of the light rays bounce off, which is why you will see a blurry image on the other side. What kind of material is this cup made of?
Opaque.
Opaque material. So an opaque material, will light shine through an opaque material?
No.
No. All of the light rays will travel in a what kind of line?
Straight line.
Straight line until it hits that material, and then will some of the light rays or all of the light rays bounce off of it?
All of the light rays.
All of the light rays will bounce off of it. So I think that's it for that lesson. And again, you can see that quick lab lesson on slides 22 and 23 in your presentation. There are also some slides on your hyperdoc related to translucent, transparent, and opaque materials. You can see those listed in Google Classroom for today's lab, and try and complete those as soon as you can. I hope you're, again, staying healthy and enjoying spending time with your family. Bye.